Every time I watch a movie like this, I just feel like it's Hollywood's way of telling us that they think we're all stupid. Like most filmmakers these days don't think we can pick up on subtle commentary in their movie. They feel like they have to slap us across the face with everything they do. They must really have just a low opinion of us, or at least our IQ. I'm really regretting that I watched this movie. Before I get into the review, we're going to hit the intro, and then a quick couch reaction, and then I'm going to break this bastard down like only I can.
You said bullshit and experience is all it takes, right?
Right.
Come on and experience some of my bullshit.
Real Shift to me is about changing the culture around movie criticism. You don't have to like something in order to respect it.
You son of a bitch.
It's all for the love of movies. I'd like to dedicate this to everyone who's been down with the channel since day one.
It's showtime.
Let's see what we got on Hulu. Bad Hair. The synopsis of this movie sounds like it could be awful or a guilty pleasure. I mean, they made a movie about a tire that kills people, so why not hair, I guess? Oh shit, is that Dawson? I would've drowned him in that creek and shit. So am I supposed to believe that everyone treats her like shit because of her hair? Maybe if I changed my hair, it would bring me success on YouTube. Okay, this movie officially thinks it's smarter than it actually is. This is unintentionally hilarious. Or maybe it was intentional. This feels like that movie Bones with Snoop Dogg, mixed with an MTV original movie. They changed the name of the station from Culture to Cult. Well, that's subtle. Of course her landlord's a rapist. This is Black Christmas 2019 all over again. So basically the evil witch hair is like a mixture of the symbiote from Venom and Spawn's cape, except a lot shittier. The moral of this story is, always know where your weave is coming from. If the hair kills the body that it's on, then how does it fulfill its bloodlust? That is a weird question. If her dad would stop trying to prove a point for like 2 seconds, he would probably realize his daughter's hair is possessed. They can't even do a jump scare right. The easiest fucking thing to pull off in a horror movie. Water is the weave's kryptonite. That's kind of funny, actually. I cannot believe that this is a real movie and someone actually gave them money to produce it.
She's unbelievable. Look at this. Look like a handful of curly fries. Look at.
Before I get started today, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. This is one of those movies with an agenda or a message, whatever you want to call it, but unfortunately it's in a really bad movie, so the message ultimately just gets lost in this huge pile of dog shit.
That makes sense.
The idea that they're trying to relay is that the main character wears her hair naturally, and that's why she's been mistreated, overlooked, and generally just held back at her job. I get it. They wanted this movie to be about the pressures of society and the workplace on a young black woman, and how it unjustifiably forces her to change her appearance in order to get ahead. That's a horrible thing, and I'm sure it does happen. But once again, modern movies know nothing about subtlety because the message is so heavy-handed that it actually does nothing to address the actual problem. In fact, it almost reinforces it and actually turns it into a joke. Is that really how you wanted to address this?
What an idiot.
I'm sure on paper this sounded like a creative idea. She changes her appearance just to fit in. This is an evil notion. Then it turns out that her hair is literally evil and actually consumes everyone in the company she works for. If that was the premise of the movie and you handled it in a more subtle and creative way, it wouldn't be so bad. But it's all the little interactions in between that she has with other characters. That's what just makes it too much. It comes off as you trying way too hard to make everyone around her seem like a piece of shit. This is a ridiculous and absurd concept, and you can't just slap satire on it and expect everyone to accept it. Not to mention, in most cases, satire is supposed to be at least somewhat funny, if not some level of dark humor, and I didn't get that at all from this movie.
Ha ha, very funny, motherfucker!
Look at the movie Scream. It finds that perfect balance between satire and actually telling a serious story. Something that Bad Hair fails at miserably. I can't even describe the tone of this movie because it's literally all over the place. It's called a horror movie, but it's not even remotely scary. I never once felt uncomfortable throughout the course of this movie, which, considering the message they were trying to deliver, I should have at least felt uncomfortable at some point, so that just shows me a real lack of execution. I found most of the characters, actually all of the characters, to be pretty god-awful. The actress who plays the main character did okay, I suppose, with what she was given, and then there's the whole attempted rape scene, which comes completely out of left field and doesn't feel organic to the story at all. There was no indication prior to this that her landlord was that type of person. It's just them, again, desperately trying to make everyone around her seem like an evil evil person. They tried to do some creative cinematic shots in some of these scenes, but nothing that was all that memorable, and they all pretty much fell flat to me. The CGI was laughable, the concept is ridiculous. I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you want social commentary or satire in your movie, then there are better and more subtle ways of delivering that. Putting it into a bad horror movie, and I use that term loosely because this is not much of a horror movie, often is not going to have the desired effect. Bad Hair is a bad movie, and for that reason, I'm going to give Bad Hair the Disgusted Ian Malcolm.
That is one big pile of shit.
So if you've seen Bad Hair, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Right on.